Gubbins might sing a song for us, because Ham was a very, very good friend of his as well. And as I said there at the start of the program, which is now moving on, that he sang a cheer all night long until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, half 1 or 2 anyway.
So in a bit anyway, by the way, we'll all hear you.
Around 2 o'clock in the morning, right?
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Up at the Corporate Court.
That's right, yeah.
And that's not too long ago. Last year.
Last July, since July, like, you know.
And you knew him from meeting him up?
from coming here a few times as well, like.
You met him here a few times. You met him up in, Ballyclaw at the Ramley House, I think.
I think I met him in our party somewhere as well, like, you know.
Yeah. He met up a lot.
We did.
And he had a great time for you. Often spoke about the man from Ballyorgan that sings the songs about the beer.
I love that song, actually. So I sing it nicely, you know, to be here, like, you know, it's a pleasure to be here tonight, like, you know.
Well, when I was talking to you there, I suppose a month or 6 weeks ago, you always listen to the programs, and you were saying who's coming up, and I said, we're doing a tribute to poor Johnny. And he said, you said I have to be there.
That's right,
I said, you come along with Avril, probably, you know, next week we'll probably fit her in because she's a fine singer, and he loved the song she sang.
She sang, he loved her singing as well.
Yeah.
So she'll have to give a song as well.
She'll next week. So will you sing one of your own songs from Ballyorgan?
That's right, yeah.
Ballyorgan beer or something.
Yeah. Called the Glenanal beer.
The Glenanal beer is good, right?
There's a bright stream that flows down the slopes of Glenanal. Ale from its waters are famed near and far. On the banks of that stream we brewed Irish poteen, as the moon it shone down over sweet Glenasheen. It's sold at the markets and arts and the fairs. It's sold in the races way down in Kildare. It's bought by the tourists on holiday here. It's worldwide famous, the Glenanal beer. Last year we had a surplus which we did export. We shipped it in barrels to every seaport. We sent some to the Congo and the old Argentine, and some to Lord Astor and the model Christine. Now we send a bottle to Miss Mandy Rice to clear her complexion and make her look nice. Perfume no longer the army needs near. He blames in his downfall in the Glenanal beer. In Glenanal now we've a man to put into space. He'll beat all the nations inept in the race. He hanged to the Russian, as he said with a sneer, had his engines or fuel on the Glenanal beer. Had his engines or fuel on the Glenanal beer.
Goodbye, Tom. Good man, that's Pat Gubbins. Joined us this evening, himself and Avril, from out there in Glenasheen in South Limerick, a very historical part of the country. The Joyce brothers are famous out there, of course, and O'Sheen, that's where he fell off with a horse, would you believe? And before I come to you, Mick, maybe Mike O'Connor might sing a song for us next, because you were so involved, and we'll come to you then, Mick, and you might sing an old song for us, Mick, as well. No wobbling out number. No, Mike.
Well, I'll try it and murder one here. Johnny used to always say to me, I used to be singing songs, and he used to always say to me, why don't you sing a Gary McMahon song? And you know, and himself and Gary, I think you'll get on great. And he said, you know, the Kerryman from outside Lishdole, and you should be singing. And of course, Gary would have been a distant relation of ours.
That's right.
So for tonight, I'll try a Gary McMahon.
And just briefly, I must extend sympathy to the date of your wonderful uncle, Dan Keane.
Oh, yes, another, well, actually, it's odd that the two of them are so close together.
So close together.
And as I said, so much alike, and yet so different in ways.
Exactly.
But they were two great girls, and both had to have everything they did exact and perfect, and everything had to be right with it, you know. But
right, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's life, and that's the way it goes.
Move along.
Well, Dan had a good life, of course. He was 92 last September.
That's right.
So
that's right.
He was capable right up to the end. And
it was indeed, as he proved the night we fair dues to for getting us to do that programme. Catching him in the week after, we wouldn't have done it because he had deteriorated.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So
we'll try this one here for Johnny.
Good, man. We'll talk to Mike after then.
I wish I was westward of Donegan, on the golden sands of Belbon, where I'll wait for the mountain of Brandon to appear in the red light of dawn. I'd gaze over smelly harbor, and the yacht with its billowing sail. My body lies here in the Bowery, but my heart's in the land of McGill. The curse of the drink is upon me. It softens my will and my brain. And whenever I save a few dollars, I fall off the wagon again. But I'm thinking of lovely Crook Bodging, the Blasket and Faircown Shebelle, when the sun is a red ball of fire, as it sets on the land of the gale. Now the wind, like a knife, it goes through me, and with hunger I'm ready to fall. The snowflakes are swirling around me as I head for the church mission hall. But I hear the sweet sound of the skylark, and I listen to the curlew sad wail, as over the ocean they call me to come back to the land of McGill. It's 50 round here since I left it, a young fellow still in my teens. Have I ever gone back? Now you ask me. I go back every night in my dream. For the call of my homeland all powerful, and I'm certain this time I'll not fail. When I'll hear my own tongue, and again I'll be young, when I'm home in the land of the gale.
Well done, Mike. Very well done. Mike Fletcher, you are a great man for those type of traditional songs. You know. And indeed, and your rhyming house, of course, is going as good.
It's going, it's flying it now. We're passing the torch over to Anthony, to keep the thing.
And no better man.
No better man.
All the way, something prayer. Mick Fitzgerald, when did he arrive at your place and said, there's a crowd out in Fremont and they'll kill me if I don't make a recording of the boys that kill Michael?
If I do say no, Jimmy, sir.
Well, we were responsible for it, Mike, as well. Joe's elements there, but you took it up from there.
Well, first of all, I must give credit to Leo that did the recording, the audio recording. Star Trek Studios, yeah. And I did the video of the boys at Gilmartin. But he came back to us, it must be 10 or 11 years ago. Not sure exactly, but when he came back, he said, I was thinking of making a CD. I said, no, I wouldn't think about it, Johnny. We'll have to do it.
Yeah.
So,
did you know him before that?
Oh, I did. I'd played with him and met him several times. And
Kerry Cowboys, when you were playing with him, did he play with you? Or did
no, but I'd seen him in Killarney several times and I'd met him several places.
I know.
I always thought he was a very wild man when I saw him first because I was never talking to him really, but when I got to know him, he was a fantastic bloke really to be with. But,
oh, sure.
I got onto the crowd. I was working for A1 Music in Scotland at the time, and I played a bit of him after we were doing a gate track of the song, and your man over said, he said I'd be very interested in that, and they handled it really as A1 Music in Glasgow.
That's right.
And I must say here tonight, I hope there's no taxman listening. It doesn't matter, he's dead now, thanks. Lord of mercy in him. But it was one of the biggest selling records that I've ever handled.
Yeah, I'd say
despite everything that was done there now, it was one of the biggest ever. That's so really like. And
but he was very aware of the taxman.
Oh, he was.
I know very well.
He was fighting with the taxman,
and the barcode gave him a lot of trouble. That
was the first time he ever felt secure. He asked me, will there be a barcode in it? He said, they're cut now, he said. But talking about just I want to jump the gun there as well, but just when I mentioned about the taxman, I remember one night he played with us down in Lee Bryan in Waterford, and he was never seen or known there before, and he became huge there. And then, like, we were there, he drew bigger crowds than any of the top bands really, like, because Johnny was there, so, they all came to see him there, and he sold, CDs and DVDs from every one of them. They'd be up every night, and he'd have to sign them and everything.
Right.
But, one night, he was up on the stage just below, and I had two posters of one up neath the speaker in front of the stage on each side, and just they were all making deadly signs up with Johnny, and he was in Pierce Warren altogether, and down on one of them was one of them was Johnny Donegan wanted for tax evasion. And there was a big picture of him. We'd blown up the picture and we laminated it and all, and that was written down the bottom. And the other side was Johnny Donegan wanted for money laundering.
He never knew it.
He never knew it until he went down and he got all of them. And he couldn't tear them because they were laminated. But, I think that's what really made him there that night, people got a desperate kick, that night, that's enough to to get us out of the place. But and the confession I was making there to Mary, and all the times we went down there, I'll have to say it now, as I say, when we went down there, there was a shop down below Cap of Queen, and no matter what hurry it was a long journey, it was about 2 hours drive from us, but no matter what time we'd be going down there was a shop down there on the right hand side. Whatever happened, we'd have to go in there for sweets for Johnny. And Mary's job was the company being a diabetic, that he warned us always, never said what to him at home about it. So Mary, I'll tell you now, he never passed that shop, no matter what hurry we'd be in, or if we were running late, he'd have to go in there because he said, I'll follow you, and he said, if you want stuff. But he was a great character, and he was a kind of a fella to have him playing with you. We did a lot of big venues, and there were ones that really, that
and he could follow anyone.
He could, but he was one fella that I always felt, when we were doing a gig or a big event, you always felt like it was great to have Johnny, because otherwise than that, people would be just looking up with you, but Johnny took. They'd be looking at Johnny and they wouldn't care what you'd be doing, and it took the pressure off the likes of us to be playing.
The beard, of course, as well, then.
Oh, the beard, yeah, as I say. He's called me his grandfather. I thought it was fairly bad when he called him his father.
But I play new artists over there. Johnny would usually ring maybe that night, and he'd be questioning about him, what stage or saying things, and he'd say to him, has he a barcode in the CD?
Well, he depends his life on the barcode and the downloading of the internet. He's gone mad about that. The downloading, he's beyond about downloading the songs and all that stuff, and he's gone mad over that, like the downloading of it.
Mickey, our time is ticking away a bit, so we'll sing a song in his honour for tonight. And maybe he'd be ready to advise to sing us out. A little section of thing. Hopefully we'll have time because the old clock is moving. You're doing the business, Helen. Just Helen is singing. Yeah. One second, we'll have to get him. He's out of range there anyway. Make move in a good bit there now because I won't get you so far back there. That way. Try it there, Mick, and we'll see it. And move as near as you can.
I'm going far away. I am bound for California. I hope that I'll see you someday. So fare thee well, my own true love. And when I'm bigger united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. I have sailed on a sailing ship, the Crockett was a plane, and Burgess is the captain of her. I swear she's a bloody girl altogether. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I get her delighted we will be. It's not the needing of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. Now the sun is in my heart for love. I wish I could remain, for I know it will be some long, long time before I will see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think one more time. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee.
Lovely, Mick. Very good indeed. And Mick, of course, responsible for those wonderful songs going on CD. Mary, we've reached the end of the show. Now, I suppose asking you, did you enjoy yourself wouldn't be very appropriate, but did it bring back some nice memories?
Yeah, it is.
Tonight, the nice tributes paid him, and he deserved them all, I'm quite sure. And you got on very, very well together.
Yeah.
You were very competitive as a couple. And, at times when he was away, you had to be at home, but everything worked out. Yeah. Well, my friends, that's where we've got to leave it. You're all back again next week, and we'll have an edition. We have Mort Down, say a few words and sing a song. We've also Donny Welsh there, fame man, backs many bands, PJ Moore, he and his own Monarchs, and his musical career goes way, way back. Who do I have to thank? I have to thank Dan, doing on the mics here for us, PJ on the floor and his contribution, Willie Williamson as well, in a great hand looking after fires and looking after everything for us. Norman and Peggy were making tea, and we'll have Avril, of course, again next week. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll ask Moss and Mike to sing a nice little melody for a couple of minutes. And at this stage, I bid you all good night and God bless, and thanks for being with us, and safe home.
You read on Christmas pages heroes of great fame, of the deeds they done and battles won, and how they made their name. For the men that made history, for the orange, white and green, and the boys who fought in Dublin town in 1916. Well, some of them came from Kerry, and some from the county Clare, Dublin, Wicklow, Donegan, and the boys of all Kildare. Some from the land across the sea, from Boston and New York, and the boys who made the back and hands for the boys of the county Cork. Cork it was Frank Sweeney, after he did die. Wicklow gave us all the wire and days are long gone by. Dublin gave us Roger Pearson and Bride and Connaught too, and America gave us Del Valera and Leader Lion too. Well, some of them came from Kerry, and some from the county Clare. Dublin, Wicklow, Donegal, and the boys are all still there. Dublin ran across the sea from Boston and New York, and the boys who made the black and hands for the boys of the county Cork. We seem to be divided, I really don't know why, with a glorious list of masters who for Ireland cause a guide. So why not get together and guide in unity? The north, the south, the east, the west, will soon have Ireland free. Well, some of them came from Kerry, and some from the county Clare. Dublin, Wicklow, Donegal, and the boys of all Kildare. Some from the land across the sea, from Boston and New York, and the boys who made the black and tan for the boys of the county Cork. And the boys who made the black and tan for the boys of the county Cork. Oh, Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn, when my Irishmen are proud of their land, of the land where they were born? My son, I see it in me, from far off distant days, when being just a lad like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, proud of me, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. The government is defending its action plan for jobs, saying it's central to our economic recovery.